testing out a Warlock. Uh, I have a lot of people that play Warlock, and they do really good damage, and it seemed like it's really fun. So I decided I made it everything else but a Warlock in the Bard. That I decided I'd go ahead and finally make a Warlock. So basically, what I did is I just, do my normal stuff when it comes to leveling. I put all my stuff on to move fast. Um, and I have to remove this one. Well, not him. Well, why didn't which, which one did I? I think I got two of the same ones. Yeah, what the? Why is it? He's not a. What the fuck? Oh, I think he's too high. Yeah, but it let me use it with this mythic one. Why won't it let me use it? Oh, because he is low. Okay. All right, I see now. All right. Well, I had some people I ran into help me out. I'm not going to Argon's video. I don't want to follow his recipe. So I'm solely following one of the guys I actually ran with that was telling me about the animation counseling and stuff. Something like with the barbarian that I talked about on console. I don't know if it's a AoE or a single target move, and I need to check the powers. I don't even know what I got going on. Let's see. Let's see. The threshold attack. Okay, that's the one I'm spamming. And then this one is the single target. Okay. All right, that's what it is. And now, of course, I'm not expecting this toon to get into um, master content and content and shit like that. This is just something to have. So as I get gear, I actually got a toon to give it to. Um, oh, that's so good. That's why I said it's no problem when you make it. You have extra toons. Like you don't have to try to get them in master content, but as you do the content, you're gonna get the gear to actually drop for them. So, and this is the council. It's just basically holding it down and throw it, I guess, and it still hits them. So, like I said, my first time using it. I'm not 100% on it yet, but I gotta really figure out what. I don't think it's the skill I'm actually using. I'm thinking it's a skill later on that he get that's pretty good. It's filling up my green bar. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's the big hit. So you fill that up. I guess I don't know. Like I said, I just gotta get the hang of it. All right, that's the green one. Okay. I guess that's the green one. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the powers 100%. I don't know the single target. I don't know the AoE. I'm thinking if I just spam it, oh, he don't throw the big one. I'll try to see if he throw a big one or not. All right, that's all of them right there. Okay, that is a strong move. No wonder. I like the way he plays so far. He do have AoE moves. I'm gonna try this other one. I don't even know what that did. I know that move hits hard though. Jeez. But again, I got so much stuff that it's not gonna take me very long to blow through this thing.
I am Doomguy Volok, the Eternal Order of Kellamvor. It's my
All
mission
right,
to
let me
see
see if I'm
Void's
doing this right.
cemetery reconsecrated and the
It
city
say you're
cleared
supposed to
of
go
mutants.
dexterity
In the last
and
few years,
intelligence.
there has been an alarming surge in the number and power of undead creatures rising from their graves. The city is in dire peril.
Oh, he's making one too. He must be. Oh, he's a wizard. Yeah, that move is hardcore. Seem like they experienced too. I ain't gonna lie, man. He got some decent AoE skills. He definitely got some good AoE skills. I don't know. Like I said, I seen a fucking warlock that was crazy. And like I said, just like the barbarian, in order for me to counsel with him on you just keep pushing the R3 button down. And you do the same thing with the barbarian. I just gotta get used to the moves. Oh, he's a warlock too. Oh no, he's a wizard. Yeah, so I'm another update. I am doing the new dungeon. Uh, I might say overall on the new dungeon, it is to me a 9 out of 10, just for the fact of the second boss. Uh, those mechanics need to be worked a little better. Um, like far as mainly, if not the cones, then it would be for that one. It would be the ads a delay, what I'm saying, or a slowdown, you know what I'm saying, or I wouldn't have them both coming at the same time, in advance anyway. But other than that, it's definitely doable. Uh, I feel like something definitely need to be done as far as something in between those trying to hit the boss. So if you haven't played it yet, the videos doesn't do no justice. Like you can watch the videos all the fuck you want. Once you get in that dungeon, those videos is gonna you're not even gonna think about those fucking videos at all. So again, if you're on console, if you want to do the animation cancel with the R1, you just hold with the R2, you just hold down R2 and keep pushing the R3 button in. It's basically like I'm sprinting like that. So it'll basically still get counted. So you see my green bar go up real quick. It's gonna go up fast. So I'm hold R2 and just tap. I'm just tapping R3 now. Same thing with him. And then I got the full bar, and I could just, like I said, it's more to it. Like I said, I got buddies. When the time come, I'm be like, yo, you know, help me out with the single target rotation. That's mainly what I need: the single target rotation and what I need to be doing to set up for it, and what's the hardest hitting move I have. Other than that, so far it is it's fun. I like playing on the warlock. It's all right so far. And I didn't even get a chance to see the other skills. But the one thing about it though, using that sprint, if you run out and it's time for you, you need to dash somewhere, you're basically dead. That's the only thing about using the counseling. So if I'm counseling my move and I'm in the new dungeon and I'm trying to run over to get a cleanse, I may not have it. So far, I have got the warlock weapon and one more person. I think maybe the barbarian. I think I got his weapon out of there. Um, I just need to look at the gear that I need, far as for the warlock. I'm doing zero heals on him because I have a pally and I have a cleric. Um, so I'm not gonna. That's just gonna be single target and then AOE. That's it. Oh yeah, we got something else about to come. Uh, the Jubilee event is gonna be massive, man.
I'm glad you are you
Now, I
aware
should have
of
got a new power. Either after this, I get a new power. Did I get one yet? No, I didn't. So then I have, I think this one, grab an enemy with damage in them over time. Hold duration 2 seconds. What is this? Daily power generate souls mark per hit. He must give out some crazy damage too, man, is what I'm thinking. Increase damage there about 5%. Oh, okay. I mean, I can't wait. Like I said, I know the
one of my
barbarian
several times
can get
installing
up to
cages to fully
90%
cleanse this place.
increased damage,
Follow me.
which is massive. So I'm curious to see what he really can do because I've tanked with all warlocks, and it was this couple warlocks that came in that aggro was just crazy. I wish they would fix that, man. Like I feel like the aggro for the tanks should be increased, man. I mean, some people don't have problem if you judge your powers right when somebody's gonna hit you, you'll be good for a second, but it still can use a nice bump up.
Enough. We have to find the source of the evil.
I think that grab gonna be nice, but the grab is gonna be like a single target. I think. Just trying to get used to the powers.
Presence is strong near the roots of the tree.
Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Just doing some basic leveling. Got to go pick up the kid in a little bit. Just getting a little bit of, at least want to get this zone done. Then I'm gonna come back, finish live streaming, do my Reapers. I know the dude Argon dropped another video, the
Ooh.
Zero to Hero again shit. Um, I had to leave a comment up there and let them know, like, bro, you keep making these videos and you're nowhere near being accurate. All you're doing is showing spreadsheets, and it doesn't work that way. You sending false hope to people. Yeah, you can say, hey, that's the stuff I need to go towards, but in actuality, it's gonna take you. If even if you're spending money, it's gonna take you close to probably like a year. You know what I'm saying? And that's being generous, close to a year just to even get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just let's say the most expensive thing you're gonna get is insignias, right?
We did it. Let's hurry to the
Unless you're spending cash money, which I don't recommend doing. Not like that. Not in this game. Not big money like that. But VIP is cool. VIP will help you out a little bit. But you could say each mythic insignia cost you 1 million. So you can say that's 10 days, right? And you need about I think 15 of them for each mount. And then you're talking about your companions running like let me see. So I think I got mine already just about. So I don't need that one, but this one will substitute for this one substitutes for having the golden cat, which give combat advantage. This one is like 100%
Ooh,
uptime,
dessert.
basically, where I'm not getting the 8% or 9% combat advantage, but I'm getting 4%. All right. And then I have the
Dessert.
Neverwinter Night. I don't have Mitch yet. So I have this one for my power combat advantage. Um, this one right here be Mint's. This one will be Alpha Company, which I already have right here. And these ain't up open yet, but it'll be like whatever you need as far as for your stats. You might see some people say Materia. Yeah, the Materia is good. You can grind out to get him, do your 30 days. To be honest, you got a choice pack tactics or the Materia. I would take the Materia, and in the next 30 days, I would get the pack tactics or whatever. But that's all it is. It's like Neverwinter Night, Mints, you would say Golden Cat, and whatever else you need to get your stats back up. So for me, I'm like I said, I'm using this one for the combat advantage, and I think it's another one that gives uh, crit severity. He came back down in price too, which is nice because that's still just too fucking much. But it's another one. It's offense. That's a no go. It was another one that gives a shit ton of crit severity. I think it's the dog. I'm gonna check it out. See if I can find a dog. I think the dog gives 9% crit severity. I don't know what slot he go into, but let's check him out real quick. No, not this one. It's was it the dog? It was one that give crit severity, a shit ton of it. Crit severity, yeah. I know there's another one that give it, but it's like for me, it's combat advantage and crit severity. Crit strike you shouldn't have to worry about because all the gear gonna give you just about crit strike. I think I still didn't get as level 4. All right, I got to do this next one. I forgot. But yeah, definitely the another one tonight. Mints is probably crazy price right now, and there's no telling how much he's going for. I know he's epic, and then yeah, the count wild to be the best go, but I'm surprised they haven't gave him legendary yet. So that's the catch 22. So like, so you got to count wild. I wouldn't even buy that right. So I only really have my rogue. I have this warlock, and it's going to be a long time before this warlock is even close to going into any dungeons. So when the time comes, if I need it or whatever, I'll get it. But in the meantime, like I said, give up. I think I give up to like 10 to 11%. So this is not like you have to have this as a DPS. You can swing by a while. Some guys probably might out DPS you if they got everything, but that's just the way it is. But 800K is crazy. I think the trade bar merchant might have. He's stupid if he's not in there. But yeah, these not even account wide. That's the sad part. They're not even account wide. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't understand why they're not account wide. But yeah, it'd be Neverwinter Night, Mints, Baturi, main three you want to grab for DPS side. For and then you automatically gotta have the table out the Raptor for maximum power. I know a lot of people get in and not able to get it right away, but it's like, hey, you should be devoting to getting that if you plan on running some content. If you don't have that Raptor, it's going to really look worse off than what your gear already looked like. So um, make sure you get that Tame Block the Raptor, man, because you can at least get in a group. But it's even hard for me to get you in a group. And um, damn, did that shit just one shot him? I didn't pay attention to that. They do need to rework some of these classes, man, because the fact that this Warlock has basically single target and AoE powers off the rip is, kind of biased to me when everybody else only got some crap. Hey, look at his powers, man. Like especially for the barbarian, I feel like they need to get rid of that fucking jump to hit you on top of the head and actually give him something because he swings that sword because he already got one for single target, but it should be him swinging his sword back and forth. This companion I got is so treat. I mean trash. Let me bring out my boy because goddamn he's trash. Oh my god, I can't wait to see what he can do because I'm definitely gonna put him in some RAQs and shit like that. What the hell does that do? Oh, arm hex. Okay. What's gonna be crazy is he's Toon is gonna have holy shit. He's gonna have the advanced gear, but he's not gonna have the full back page. But I believe he'll be able to let's see. Trying to think what would he be able to run, to be honest. Because the only thing gonna set him apart once I get the gear, it's artifacts. There you go. Damn, these allergies is fucking me up. Yeah, once he gets the gear, the only thing to be holding him up is artifacts. And I got in mind a couple artifacts already. But like I said, again, being that only thing I need for my tank is I'm almost there to run masters
Adventure
to get the
awaits your
masters
return.
gear because I do need the tank ring. But let's see. We go to collections. We go to the news spot. Check out the gear. Where is it? All right. Uh, when you deal damage with the daily power, your next encounter will deal 20% more damage, 30-second cooldown. Additionally, when battle reserve trigger, you gain 5%. That is shit. I can't do nothing with that. That is shit. So that's no good for me. I mean, they got item level, but that's no good for me. Let's check the boots. All right, that's 9%. Oh, up to 9, so 1.5% combat. So I need the boots. It's giving 7% power. I really don't know what stats I need to focus on. Matter of fact, I do know. The dude sent me. He sent me a screenshot. He sent me a screenshot of his the gear I should be getting. Like I said, the person that was helping me out. I think he sent me a screenshot of the gear. No, he didn't send me the screenshot of the gear. Let me send him another message. Because if I'm thinking, because different ones, you got to focus on different stuff. So, like, I think the main thing is combat advantage and crit severity and power, which we shouldn't have to worry about power. So the main thing should be combat advantage and combat advantage and crit severity, which my crit severity should be up, but I don't know. I gotta see what they send me because I don't think you don't need this headpiece. They got item level, but you really this headpiece is like a no go. The headpiece is definitely a no go, and all this is healing gear. Whenever you crit strike with your power, you gain 4% crit strike and 1%. That's crit strike. I really got to worry about that too much. Oh man, that might be a bummer. I might gotta run older shit. I knew it. I knew I was gonna have to do that shit. While your health is above 50%, gain 5% power. Well, I was going to hit what? Percent action to closest enemies. No. So you tell me that gear is shit too? Let's check this gear out. Incoming, healing, crit strike and power. I gotta figure out which one he need. Did he max it? Oh yeah, he sent it back. Bet. Invite to a Horde House apart. No. Oh, there you go. He sent the image. Let me view it and see what he got on. All right. So he have the arms, boots, and the headpiece. And the chest piece from Master Lair the Mad Dragon. And you have the shroom set. So Master the Lair Mad Dragon. I hate doing that dungeon, but oh, I can understand the headpiece. I'm gonna ask him one more question. All right, I sent them one because that's it's what he sent me. That looks kind of weird. I don't know, but he's rocking this headpiece, which should be the same as no, it's not. All right, this headpiece for 9% crit strike, and he has on these gloves for crit strike. How the fuck is is he capping his combat advantage? I don't think we got to worry about combat advantage. I got a feeling. I don't really know, but I got a feeling I don't got to worry about combat advantage. So these arms, that headpiece, I think these boots. No, I don't think he got on those boots. Let me check again. because those other ones look pretty decent. Yeah, I think it's these boots. He might have had on these though. This one made sense. You deal damage with the daily power your next. Yeah, I don't think he got those on, but he got the head. He running the headpiece for the crit strike, and I'm thinking he might have these boots on for combat advantage. But in a single target, it's only 1.5%. But he do have on the gloves. Mm. But so basically, I need what does this shit got anyway? No, that's trash. This would be good for AoE if I need crit save. Yeah, so he don't got that. He went straight with this chest piece. That's what I was kind of thinking. This one gives 7% combat advantage. Let me see something real quick. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is he capping that combat advantage. The crit severity I'm not worried about. So you say 7.5 plus I got 4.8. That's 12%. Unless he's rocking that new enchantment that give combat advantage too, but I don't like that. That's 12%. And then they could get a free when your item level matches this. So like I'm at 28. What I got? Let's take this off and I'm gonna try to drop my item level to get it close as possible. 23, I gotta drop another one. Uh Pain on the back page. Let's summon out something else. Something weak. Uh let's go with that one. That should drop my item level too. 28. Still gotta move some more. Jeez. Well, you know what? All of these is 1,000, so we'll remove that one. Companion one I got in the back. Let's see, what do we drop down to? 25, 45%. So 40, hold on, I might can move another one. Drop it down even more. All right, and then if I put it in the defense, it should increase it. It should go up with it. Yep, there we go, 22. So that looked just about sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Um, because I think you get a free 20% if you keep the ratings close. So it's like a free 20% increase to your little stats or whatever.
Have a good day.
But I'm gonna find out in a second. Once I put these rings on, it's gonna oh, hold up, I got a new power.
Currently an employee of Zara
What did this one do?
of the Blackblade Legion. Miss Monini hired me
Yeah,
to
that shit
perform
gotta go.
research
I'm
into
gonna
the
go with this
land's
one
history. While we were inspecting
and
the
run these
crypts of
two.
Craftsman's Rest, we were set upon by
It
uncool
said your at will
hooligans
daily
dressed
power
in robes.
generates soul spark
I
per hit
managed to escape.
up to a maximum of
Was very
30
fortunate.
soul sparks.
No
Increase your
ransom
damage
demand has
dealt
been
by
put forth, so I
0.5%
fear for my employer and my
each. No
estate.
fucking
You
way.
must
When
rescue
out
him.
of combat, 6 soul sparks or souls consumes every second, healing you for holy fucking shit. No way. Let me check that. I knew something was up with this damage. So 0.5 times 30. That's 15% increased damage. Is that all he got? And then you could say plus 5, plus 5%. That's 20%. He must have something else. He gotta have something else because that's only like, yeah, that's only like it's only 25% damage increase. I don't think that's enough to for what they're doing. They got to be something else on his feet when I finish. AJK one heal, baby. Because we ran some yesterday. It's just now we trying to get the time down like a whole lot because We averaging 47 minutes in there, and it's mainly because uh, we're in there and we're having to have new people and teach the different strategies. So like I could talk about it, but it ain't gonna make a difference until you see it. But the way we do the first boss, that's the easiest boss to do. So in Masters, it'd probably be a fucking breeze to do that one. It'd probably be a breeze in Masters for the first boss to farm him out. So that's pretty cool. Um, and to be honest, for me to really say the difficulty for a tank, um, put it this way, Laird the Mad Dragon is harder than the new dungeon. And I ain't saying that for them to increase the damage of the bosses. Everything is balanced just right. I just wish they would um, do something about not being able to actually hit the boss. But the way you solve that is you need basically hard hitters. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in there really with nobody that um, have weak damage. Basically, you go in that dungeon, you really can't go in there with people with shit damage. Like they got to be able to put out some damage. If not, you talking minimum 45 minutes each boss. Yeah, you're talking like 45 minutes each boss, and that shit is not fun. Like I said, I have been getting drops out the chest, but farming those keys is just like, man, fuck it. I'm not about to farm those keys like that. But it's good to get the keys because once you get in the habit of running it, uh, it goes pretty fast. Once you, but long as you got the same group. If you multiple different groups, it's going to take longer and longer. So it's basically getting a group, having somebody that can do the damage, and um, just playing it through. Because in that one, you only can you got to dedicate a training run, and if you're going to dedicate a training run, you basically just better be prepared to you basically better be prepared to be in there a long time. And the way we do the second boss is um, we do A and B basically. That's how we do it to make it simple. Because some people got their own strategy. Like some people say, keep them in the bag and move them back and forth. Um, for a tank, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's cool for somebody that's beefed up. But if you're not beefed up, I wouldn't recommend doing that. We did the clockwise strategy, and what I mean by clockwise is when you come into the dungeon, you got three cleansing areas. I mean, I'm talking about the last boss. I'm probably talking about the second. Yeah, so in the second we got A and B. So A will be spawn door, B will be the exit. So the door you come through and the door you leave. And it's best to have everybody to have a mic, even though you don't want to talk, because the call outs is wonderful with people calling out, hey, A or B, and that'll basically let you know to go to that particular cleanse. So that's basically all we do on the second one. The second one is just like you want your hardest hitters DPSs on. Hold up, do I got my move? Yeah, I took it off. You want your hardest hitting DPS on each end of the room. So when the ads come in, the top DPS are instant kill them. And if you don't know, using the toad um, really drops their health down a lot. But that's if you got the toad beefed up like that. But he does do great damage. Any kind of single target, and basically, if you didn't get the owlbear cub and you're planning on running that new dungeon and you're a DPS, get the owlbear cub. Get him, get him. He helps out so much because in the second boss fight, a lot of people fail it because they don't know um, actually what to do. You can watch a video all the fuck you want. That video ain't gonna do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some glitching shit, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. And just doing the mechanics the right way, I make it so you successful every single time. Because you got people that's gonna do different methods, but you got to, let them know whatever method you trained on that works, and then you use the method that works. That's all it is to it. So again, on the second boss, we do A. We say A and B. I'm the tank, so I don't say anything, right? But as far as the DPS, one person to be in charge of saying in chat, "Hey, A, B," and then only thing I'll be saying if they miss a ad, I'll call it out. Yo, uh, ad, still alive, and they'll come get the ad and kill the ad. Or sometimes I'll just throw my powers on it. So, like I said, if you're getting in there, you having a hard time at the second boss, use the strategy A and B, and everybody rolls in sequence. So one DPS will take one door, the other DPS will take the other door, and y'all will fight in the middle, right? Now you don't need to move from the middle. And the weakest DPS will hit the boss. He will drop everything on the boss. The healer, the weak DPS, and the tank will drop all the artifacts and mounts on the boss. And every time you go through a ad phase, that's when you will drop on the boss and hit them. It's a long fight though. Like I said, the DPS not there, and your your best tunes can't, your best fighters or DPS can't drop their stuff on the boss. It just makes it long. So having somebody that can actually hit very hard is good. You don't got to say high DPS, but at this point, you need to have your stats and everything right. That's the best way I can put it. You should have some stuff on the back of your on your back page. What else I'm thinking? All right. So other than that, yeah, second boss will be a breeze if you just get the method of putting your weak DPS. Now, if everybody's weak, you're not going to complete it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If everybody is weak, they're not going to complete it. If everybody's not at 300 mil going to the second boss, and if you know what I'm saying, if everybody's not at 300 mil going to the second boss, then you don't have the DPS to do it. Like you really gonna literally just waste your time. I hate to say it, but do what you got to do. But don't sit in that dungeon, fucking for 10 hours and not be able to complete it because you got somebody with a weak DPS. And some people, it is what it is. It just lets you know you need to get your shit up, before you can actually get in here and do stuff. Like you can get in the dungeon, but imagine doing 3-hour fights at each boss. That's basically what you're looking at. So if you go in a new dungeon and, like I said, you can use the estimate of when you finish the first boss and you get to the second boss, and if you can get to the second boss and you look and it's like one player that got 300 mil and everybody else got like 100 mil, that is hella bad. You're not completing it. You're not completing it at all. So just putting that rule of thumb out there, you don't have to be toxic when you're looking for people. Just make sure you got everything you need. Your overloads, if you need certain gear, go out, go farm that gear, get your stuff up where you can put out that damage. Where you can get to the point if your group is able to put out 300 mil before you start the second boss, then you have a good group. You know what I'm saying? You have a good group to actually complete it, but it's still going to take you about an hour. That's the thing about it. Like I say, even with my group, people I ran with, it's still around the same thing until you got that super DPS. You know what I mean? That just know they tune and have it locked in and stuff. But yeah, I hate to put it that way, but truth is truth, man. I just don't want people to go in there and think other people being toxic or assholes when they say, "Hey, you don't have the DPS." You can't tell nobody they can't go because of their gear. But this particular dungeon, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and I'm saying I'm just doing the advance. If you don't have your build, you could damn near cancel it. You could take one person in there that's um, a weaker DPS, but the fights are still so long that it's basically like that weak DPS is going to make you be in that dungeon about an hour, hands down. and that's flawless. That's doing everything. If you have a weak DPS, even one, you're gonna be in there an hour, and nobody wants to run that dungeon for fucking um an hour. So I recommend find your build guide and follow your build. Did I get my other ring? No, I didn't. Did I put it on? Oh, here we go. See, that's what I was looking at right there. All right. Yeah. So again, if you're just coming, I was just talking about if you can't if you're having a hard time getting past the second boss in HAK, um, we got different strategies where we use A and B. Your top DPS should be taking the one door, and the other top DPS take the other door. If you in that dungeon and everybody is low DPS, ain't no need to waste your time. There's no need to waste your time. You literally, if you do complete it, it's going to take you an hour at that boss. It's literally going to take you an hour alone at that boss because you're not going to be able to just drop on him and do that damage you want. I hate to say it, and it ain't got nothing to do with experience either because it's easy to teach that particular boss. It's just A and B. You call out A and B to let everybody know which one you're going to cleanse at. So they'll come to that cleanse. If they don't have a mic, that's another one. If you're not in the party chat, that's another one that'll hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got certain people that just know what to do. You know what I mean? I have played with that guy named Payne SW, and he just came in and we just blew through the shit. We didn't have to communicate with him. But if you're doing it for the first time, please mic up. If they don't want to mic up, kick them from your group. Try to get somebody to speak the same language because you're going to need communication in there and it helps so much. When I first got in there and did it without anything, it took us 5 hours to get our strategy down pat. Like the first boss wasn't nothing. The 5 hours consisted of the second boss and the third boss, right? Because he got a video saying, yeah, if you're in a tank, that's the best one to do. If you got a pally healer that can give you that full bar, then hey, it is what it is. I have a pally healer guy that healed me like that, and it worked fine. I can solo the tank buster by myself, so then only one person got to get it, which is lovely. But again, it's biased. So a even if you don't have a pally healer, mainly just have you and the healer jump in. You don't need everybody to get in there. You don't need 3 people. Just 2 people can get in, but mainly the healer and the tank. And like I said, right now I'm talking about the third boss. The way we use our strategy was we did clockwise like a clock, right? So you know how a clock runs. And when you go on the third boss, you have the 3 cleansing areas. So we started at the very first one at the door, and somebody would call out. That's why the mic is important because on console we really can't see the full screen too good. So one person, mainly the healer, will call it out and mainly be on the cleanses to let everybody know. So they'll be like, when we know we're doing clockwise, if he say next cleanse or 1 or 2 or something like that, we know I know we all know to go ahead and look for the cleanse and go for the cleanse because at that point everybody should have too many stacks. So try to if you have an hard time with the third boss, try the clockwise method and have one person calling out when you're gonna go to the next one. So we started the first one, and I heard him say, "All right, we're going to the next cleanse." I automatic know which cleanse we going to. If you're going clockwise, so if you did the door, you're going to the one in the corner. And then if he said the next one after we hit the one in the corner, then I know we're going to the third one. You know what I'm saying? Please try that method if you're having a very hard time. Just get the guys together, mic up, and say, "Hey, we're gonna do clockwise," especially for a tank. The clockwise helped me so much as a tank. I got so much room to look around, and so much room to look around and see. All right, it's more totems. All right, I got this tank buster. I can move it over here. When you're doing the side to side, it's a lot because everybody's so close to you when you're getting stuff that you have to, take a second move to be like, all right, where's it going? And while we was in there on advance, the totems wasn't a real problem. Like for the tank, you're not gonna have a problem, knocking down the totems. The problem is gonna come when, hold on, what time is it? The problem is gonna arrive when you, the tank, go through the phase of the ads coming in on the third boss. You have to hurry up and be where everybody should be together when that phase comes. It should be your main priority. If that phase is happening, it's to get to the fucking tank. Because if you don't, you're gonna aggro the mobs, and the tank is not gonna have enough time because I'm a fighter to get over there and take aggro. You know what I'm saying? Once the tank get the aggro, it's a piece of cake. Everybody just melt down the ice crystals or whatever. So again, if you're having a hard time, man, try the clockwise method. Just for the cleansing, because the cleansing, removing having to thinking about when to cleanse or if one is available is huge. That's less thoughts you can have into that and more thought of um, listening to know what's going on. That's one thing we did. It was like, hey, this is happening, whatever. Like I said, I don't care how experienced you are. I feel like you should still mic up because it makes it easier for the whole group. I did not mean to grab that. I was trying to get in here. Oh, come on, bro. That's what we doing. I'm really loving this fucking warlock, man. Oh my God, I'm loving this warlock. Yeah, so I'll go over the second boss again. If you're having trouble with the second boss in the new dungeon, advance. I haven't done the master yet. Uh, you should try the A and B method. All right, A and B meaning A is the door you came through, and B meaning the door you leave out of. Right, and you stay behind the tank and you stay in the middle, and you have one person call out, "Hey A, hey B," right? They'll call that out. And I will call out ads sometimes. The person that's calling A or B will call out ads sometime to get people ready, right? And then after that point, you got to find out who's your strongest DPS. And you want to put your two strongest DPS on each door. Not everybody fighting that ad together. It's going to be strong DPS can solo that ad. The other DPS can solo the other ad. And the weaker DPS will hit the boss. But if somebody need help, they will lean over to hit the ad that's coming in. So just keep that. It's basically like football. You got your lineup. Your two hardest hitters on each door, and the healer and the weak are in the middle. And the healer and the weak DPS, you will only drop your mount and your mount artifacts together on the boss with the tank. But far as the other DPS, they will only drop like their mount. Their artifacts will be dropped as well on the boss. So please, if you're having a hard time with second boss, try that strategy. A and B, that's for the cleanses. Two cleanses you have. And then putting your DPS where they need to be at. And just know it's very serious. If the DPS is not there, it's no need for it. There's no need for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you finish the first boss and you get to the second boss in AJK and you see that one of your DPS is like 300 mil and the other two are like 100 mil, you can cancel that shit. You can do it, but you can be fighting that boss for a minimum of a fucking hour. Even with that strategy, that's just to keep you alive while you do the strategy. But you need the DPS. You need it. It's a must. It's no second brainer. You don't have to go into zone chat and be like, I need high DPS and shit like that. You just need a DPS that know they roll. I feel bad for the range DPS. If you're going in there with a range DPS, you might well say that's going to be a carry. I hate to say it. That's just what it is. I have seen it. You go in there, it's going to be 100% carry on that range DPS because the second boss, you maybe be able to get some damage in, but they'll always have to be the one that attacks the boss. So like a rogue can do it, but he's so squishy that mainly he would need the tank mark on him versus the tank having it on them, because as the tank, you're going to move him and he's going to do these wide cone spreads. And if that DPS that's melee is not on point, they're going to get wrecked. So first boss, you fucked. I mean, second boss, you
Still
fucked
always looking for
because you're gonna die unless you're very aware on that boss. And then the third boss is mayhem because I'm gonna be moving. That boss is gonna be all over the place. That for my melee guys, you're basically not gonna be able to do shit for real. That's why I say if you got melee, I hate to say it, it's gonna be a carry. You know what I mean? Unless this person is just like a massive damage dealer, you know what he's doing. He beast mode. Other than that, if he's not beast mode, you're gonna hurt. And I know people doing the 10 minutes and 17-minute runs. It's because these guys are in game, like mod 33 in game, meaning they got the best of the best. They know they tool, so they maximum damage is putting out. Put it this way: we had a guy come in once we lost a DPS, and the top DPS was at 1.2 billion. He was literally only in the fucking dungeon 20 minutes, if that. And he matched everybody DPS. That's massive. You in the dungeon and you did the full dungeon damage in 20 minutes. And he was a warlock. That guy had his tune. He knew his tune. He was maxed out on whatever he needed to be maxed out on. But that's the type of damage you want on your team. You want somebody that can come in and everybody do their damage and not have a carry where it's like, this person got 300 mil, this person got 300 mil, and you got 100 mil. That's very bad. I hate to say it. It's like I said, it's cool with a carry if you need, but it's just gonna take an hour to complete that shit. But you're gonna need some guys, like I said, that can put out billions by themselves. And you got two guys that can do that. Yeah, you can carry in a DPS to do it. But other than that, um, I would say farm the first boss. See what that shit drops. Farm the first boss, right? And if you got a person that's a weak DPS, you be like, hey, look, we're gonna have you um, farm the first boss with us. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you the first boss run, but then after that, we probably have to get a true DPS in here to get the rest of the stuff. But good luck with that, because some people want all the gear. They don't want to just come in and do the second and third boss. So, just throwing it out there. And then the third boss, we use the clock method, meaning we go clockwise on the cleanse. That's it. We do that the whole time. That's the rhythm of the run. It's all right. We go into the next cleanse and they call it out. Going to the next cleanse and we started here and we know which one it is because we moving in a clockwise motion. So no matter where I'm at in the map, after we do the first one, I know which one you're going to. And if I miss it, I know the one after that I can go to because it's already prepped and ready to go. And then we was mic'd up, so person that hit it by mistake will call it out and then let everybody know. But if you're in there and you don't got no mics, you make it harder on yourself doing that. But other than that, like I said, it's a fun dungeon. The mechanics is on point. It's just that second boss mechanic I feel like need to be tweaked in some shape or form because ooh, it's nasty work, man. Like it's not nasty work for a tank. A tank pretty much good. Like it's easy peasy for a tank, but for the DPS, it's just so fucking annoying. To it's just so fucking annoying to have to keep. Oh my god, this fucking warlock is crazy, man. Jeez, he's crazy. I'm loving the warlock already, man. And this is my first time playing a warlock. Like I said, the guy that ran with me the other day, Payne, Calvin, Calvin, they all run warlocks, and I just asked them, basically like what's single target, what's AOE, getting that down pack, so I know what powers to run. So right now I'm just trying to get through the leveling process. I finished this one. I'm probably about to go ahead and end the video, but I'll be back within like 30 minutes. I'm gonna start the stream back up, and I'm gonna finish leveling up the warlock, and I may get into. You may be able to get to see me in a dungeon run with the tank. Excuse me. You'll be able to see me get in a run with the tank today. It depends. I might shoot a message out, but I at least want to get Before I run that dungeon again, I want to go ahead and have this toon probably just finished. And I got to do my reapers and stuff. Oh, got this weapon. All right, there we go. Got Bookie. All right. Let me go ahead and grab this AD too. But I'll show. I think I got some of the stuff on the guild
Hello, good stream. Yeah, I
um
just started this Monday.
joint because I know I got
Seems
the
like the week
warlocks.
as
I
well.
got
This
a
is fun so
shirt,
far.
and it's perfect because I get to run. I basically don't need to run anything to get gear for him because the tank is going to
Toon
drop
at
gear
38.
with the tank, and I only really need the headpiece and the boots and the arms. And so I just need to farm master Laird of Mad Dragon. And I don't even got to take him in there for that either. Hold on, I thought I was supposed to talk to him. Oh, the shimmering fucking lockbox. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, open up. All right, there we go. And it should be this one. There we go. Invoked. All right, thank you. Yeah. So that's what I was saying.
Master Bro
Like I said, a lot of
12
people be like, man,
months
focus on one
Valentine's is
tool.
easy.
Like, man, you're gonna if you got a tank, you're gonna have gear drop from all of them. You know, I'm not gonna invest any AD in this warlock. Like far as I know, he just need the he need a Pateri and he need mints. That's it. That's all he need. I got everything else. So
Yeah, I'm.
and I'm pretty sure everybody should have the pack tactics and certain stuff for your DPS. So if you make other stuff, you know, you're pretty much good. Only thing that's in the way is artifacts, which I already have one that's maxed out. I gotta summon this damn companion. Summon him back. That should have did it. Did that do it? That still ain't do it. Oh crap. I summoned a different one. That should have did it. Oh, you still got me over here. Ready companion.
Are you here to listen to my next performance? Or do you have a new
I
song?
already did that shit. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't do the joint. Okay. All right. My bad. I'm fucking out. I do love the Apprentice Healer though when it comes to leveling. Oh, no, I don't want that. Oh, Summon Companion. I just did that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm having fun with this fucking Warlock, man. I just curious to see what the hell he really can do. I did that wrong. I shouldn't have took that shit. Visit the damn claim agent.
Hello there.
Hey, get my stuff. So, like, you see, they hosting AJK need a tank experience, please. You know what I mean? It's like you can ask for experience, but are you experienced? You know what I'm saying? So let's go and inspect that person that's damn near the second boss. See, that's the exact same thing. But if I go in there, you would have to teach them the method that you know. So let's look at this person. They're the healer too, I think. Are they the healer? No, they're not the healer. They're the DPS. Something ain't right. I want to go in there and help them. So like I said, they're at the second boss, and I don't want to do them dirty and go. How much time I got? Shit, I got like 20 minutes. I'll give them a shot. I'll go in and do it. I'll go ahead and show the second boss real quick. I'm not for using my scrolls though, man. I use so fucking many, man. It's ridiculous. But I'm gonna get in and help them out and see what the fuck they're doing. And 90% of the time, they probably don't got a chat either. So they're probably not calling out to. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they are calling out to each other. But I'm about to find out. Moonlight look familiar, but I'm gonna see what are they doing. All right, so everybody, I guess they already got a tank, so they must be pretty much good to go. And I'm not for doing a full run right now, but I do want to show it.
Yo.
And I don't need nothing from here, but I do need the boots. Second part, I fucking asked you, dude. And fucking invite you, slow or something. Yeah, that's the shit. Then they gonna be like, "You're not ready." Like, dude, come on, man. Oh, yeah, wow. Oh my God. We can see what you say. After that, it's like whatever. And like, all you gotta do is inspect and see that I fucking went to it. Like, you can inspect and see. I already did it. All right, I guess they don't need a tank. Yeah, I was hoping so because they was at the second boss. Yeah, AJK need one DPS. All right, but that's what it is. Okay, but that's the same shit. Would it be like they look and be like, "No, I want to take you." So that's what it is. But hopefully somebody else will pop up before. Yeah, so I guess they didn't need nobody. Uh, only North and Nova gonna pop up. But anyway, show what I got out of there. I got this shirt from there that dropped from me. Um, I got these, the Wizard Warlock. Shit, I already got the gloves. So I got these gloves. I don't know what else I got. I think that was it. I got the
Don't worry, give
gloves.
me
I
up.
got the chest piece for my tank, which is shit, but it just gives item level. Oh, and I got these gloves when I run skill content. Hell yeah. Oh, something else was down there. What the hell was that? We got something else down here.
Something
What
like a
is it?
toy.
Oh yeah, I got those weapons from the other joint. Let me see. Let me see. What else? Oh yeah, here we go. So I got the barbarian weapon out of there, and I got the warlock weapon out of there. This is for the healer side. I'm not doing any more healing. I'm not gonna attempt to do any healing with that one.
They're like you ain't ready, but 30 times isn't enough. You need 80 runs to
Hey,
get to
look,
the
there they
second
go. There they
phase.
go. Oh my God, I'm trying to do this shit. Invite, bro. Jeez. He just said sorry. Invite, dude. What happened to your tank? You just said you needed a tank. Something done fucking happened. This is crazy. This is one of my homies on. It'd be like, nah, we could. Come on, GA, get him in, dude. Second boss. That's what I'm saying. That- in there for an hour and they got rid of the tank. How'd you get rid of the tank? What was you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because in that one, unless they trying to
He
burn
mentioned you
through them,
have something.
which what they might be trying to. Oh, hold up, you did say something. Let me check. They are back. I'm about to dip any goddamn way and go get my little dude. But let me check out what you're talking about. Yeah, you keep saying it, dude. Yeah, you keep saying it. You don't want to invite. Let me check out what you're talking about. What you say? No, I'm not a wizard. I'm a warlock. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, he always the dude Argon always been in they pocket, man. He a shine boy. I mean, at this point, he don't none of his shit phase no more. You know. Oh, you at level 8? Naive. Yeah. We did the new dungeon. Like I said, we did it in I had a group of people. We sat in there for about 4 or 5 hours, mastered it shit, got a routine down. So now we can go in with anybody and dumb it down if they don't got experience and help them out. You know. There we go. As ain't ready, but 30 times isn't enough. You need 80 runs to be able to do it in advance. Bro, I wish I could show it, man. I was hoping to get in here with this fucking guy, man, but he's trying his best not to. Here we go. AJK. Need one tank experience. D look for AJK. I want to get in here with these guys, man. I just want to run it and show it. But I really ain't got the time to do it right now. That's why I was really hoping to get into that other one, man. See, they running master. To be honest, I would just farm the fucking first boss and master until I get every single fucking thing I want. Ashes, AJK need a tank. I really want to show it on stream real quick, man. You see, you have something? I gotta check my guild bank. Let me see if because I had some mounts at first. Is it? Yeah, come on. I got some. I got a mount for you. I'll give you this mount if you don't got it. I'm in. I'm in zone 2. I'm in zone 2, man. Come on in here and I'll give you this mount. You gotta hurry up. I was put say a tail. Just put type free in zone and I'll send you an invite because I got to get ready to go, man. Type free in zone and I'll pick you up. If not, I'm about to roll. I'm about to leave. I gotta go get my little dude from school. Mm. Yeah, and I don't even know if anybody on my list is running anything. They're not running shit. They're not running shit. Yeah, nobody's. He is running. Okay, that's cool. Let's send him a message.
Skill issue.
What the fuck they been typing then? What did you say? Uh, skill issue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just talking about that second boss man, and then people keep saying they experience, and then they go in there and you see them in chat all day, second boss, third boss. Like man, like you going in there, man, and you like don't even want to mic up. It's like you fucking asking to be in there 2, 3 hours, man. Yeah, I don't see nothing going on. I do need to do Master Laird and Mad Dragon though. I do need to do that one because I need that chest piece for my warlock. So I got his arms. I just need the boots and then go get the chest piece. And then I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the rogue. If I get some stuff, I'll get it to him. So you got this one right here. Host and AJK need one tank, one heal, 2 DPS experience. Yeah, experience only. Q. I'm probably gonna hit some friends up, see if they want to run later. Ancient.
My name is Demon Lover.
I can't even say. Is it demon lover or demonic lover? Demon lover? I don't know, but look, dude, you gotta say something. I'm about to peel out in a minute. What time is it? I got about 10 more minutes. I get up out of here. Yeah, but I want to show the run on the live stream though. When I get back, I'll probably go ahead and do a run. If it goes smooth, I'll probably run it again. With the chest piece on, I'm bumping at 112. I need to hit 115 to run that, which I'm missing. I know I can get 2,000 from that. Uh, is 1,000 for the arms. So I can get I can hit that 115 and do masters. So he'll looking for AJK. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what's up. 9 out of 10, I'm probably gonna run a couple. I might have to get a new group and take them in. I don't know. I'm trying to get a group that's experienced and go in there. Rigged Edge. Oh, he's up there farming keys. He's probably doing his daily stuff, which I need to be doing that too. But basically, everybody is on to run it. But this is the person I was talking about here that ran and basically blew through all the DPS like it was fucking nothing. I'm still not understanding how he capping that fucking combat advantage. That's 5%. I'm really trying to find out how he capping that combat advantage. That's 5% plus the 7%. So that's like what 11%, 12%? Yeah, that's like 12%. He got to have the new enchantment. Yeah, he got the 12% plus. How much crit severity credits each stat increase your combat by 0.9%? How many times do it stack up though? Is it unlimited stacks? Oh, 12 stacks. Okay. So you get 12. So that's probably like 10. So he got 20%. So yeah, that's pretty good. So I probably got to go for something different for mine because I'm not bad at shit. So I probably just go for headpiece that give combat. But that's which is crazy for my tank to give combat advantage, and the chest piece give combat advantage. Well, no, I think it's this one. Yep, this chest piece here give accuracy and combat advantage. This one give combat advantage. But other than that, I think the best shit I probably go for this headpiece for my for just about all my DPS. If they don't got one that I can get out the new dungeon, and I'm gonna go for this chest piece. If they don't got it for all my DPS, but definitely I'm gonna get this for the warlock, and I'm probably gonna get this headpiece to get the 10% combat advantage along with the 7.5%, so that'll be 17%. Other than that, catch y'all the next one. Peace.